As a country located in the southeast portion of Asia, the tropical country Philippines is very prone to the effects of southwest monsoon, or commonly known as Habagat.
Habagat is a seasonal wind and weather pattern in the Philippines which typically affects the country around June to September, which brings warm, moist air from Southwest Pacific Ocean inland, resulting in heavy rainfall. The hanging Habagat affects different fields,
And some of these are tourism, fishing and maritime activities, and of course, agriculture.
Stay tuned for we will be discussing the following arguments. Habagat causes heavy rainfall. Habagat brings strong winds. Habagat may be the reason for nutrient leaching, and Habagat may affect the planting and harvesting period.
These arguments will support why lowland rice plant cultivation is not ideal during Habagat season in normal conditions. In the Habagat season, gusty winds are present and a significant amount of rainfall precipitates which can be utilized as a source of water for agricultural uses, but it can also cause destruction to crops, livestock, ruminants, and poultry.
In July 9, 2022, the Department of Agriculture stated that Habagat affects Filipino farmers, causing value loss of approximately 10.1 billion pesos on high-value crops and 4.5 billion on rice alone. During the wet season, the water saturation of soil is high, which may cause waterlogging and further affects crops and beneficial organisms in the soil in a negative manner. And this may trigger the development of crop diseases and presence of pests. Several key points were raised to mention that rice cultivation in the Habagat season is not ideal. But these are the top 4 most important supporting arguments. First, excessive rainfall amount.
It is not ideal for planting rice plant during Habagat season because heavy rainfall may cause soil erosion, waterlogging, and can also trigger diseases and insect pests.
These problems can damage or kill rice plants, leading to lower yields. Second, strong winds.
The wind has both direct and indirect effect on rice plant growth.
Most people associate wind damage with dramatic changes in plant appearance, such as broken branches and lodging. In high winds, leaves can be stripped from plants, and under extreme conditions, plant stems may be broken or plants uprooted. Third, nutrient leaching.
Nutrient leaching is a serious problem in the Philippines, and it can be worsened by the Habagat.
The strong winds and heavy rains associated with Habagat can wash away nutrients from the soil, and application of fertilizers might become useless.
This can result in eroding soil, water pollution, and decline in agricultural productivity.
And lastly, it can affect the planting and harvesting period.
Yes, it is possible to harvest rice while raining, but take note, it is not ideal.
Rain can make the rice wet and heavy, which can make it difficult to harvest and transport. It can also make the rice more susceptible to mold and other diseases.
If possible, it is best to harvest rice if the weather is dry. If the rain is heavy or prolonged, it is best to delay the harvest.
This can be a risky decision as it can delay the drying of grain under the direct sunlight, or as it can lead the rice becoming overripe and falling to the ground. However, it may be the best option to protect the quality of the rice.
There are many ways to mitigate the effects of Habagat in lowland rice plant cultivation, but the current capacity of Philippine agriculture is not enough to support and implement highly effective, advanced, but costly solutions for these problems.
That is why, for now, the best option for Filipino farmers is to avoid cultivating lowland rice plant during the Habagat season.